What's good, everybody? NicMakesPlays here. Today, I'm going to go over my Garen, Jarvan Elite set, because Elites are back, baby. We just got huge buffs with Vanguard Squire, Garen himself. We have a lot of crazy buffs that happened with Elites this patch. I even got a new card, and I'm playing it, so let's get into the deck. Alright, so this deck's a pretty straightforward, like, hit your curve out, play big beefy units. But there's some crazy stuff you can do. So I guess a sample thing you can do, like if you have like the best hand ever, is you play Battlesmith. This is probably the best card in the deck. When you summon an elite, grant it +1/+1. Okay. So then you can play like whatever other elite. Let's just say you play like Sithir Cloudfield. Okay, it becomes like a 1-mana 3/3. Then you can do Silverwing Vanguard. Both these get buffed because they're both elites. When I'm summoning, create a copy of myself. So they're both buffed by Battlesmith. Become 2 3/2 challengers on turn 4, and on turn 5 you can play Garen. When I'm summoning, give other allies +1/+1. He turns those 3/2 challengers into 4/3 challengers. He's a 6/6 himself, and by turn 5 you just have a board full of like crazy strong units, and you just like, swing in the game. So yeah, very much a beatdown, swarmy, stat-based deck. But yeah, so here are the cards individually. I just want to showcase that curve right away because it's something powerful that can do, and then you can just like rally and finish them per game, or summon a level Jarvan or Cytheria, and there you go. All right. So this is the Cloudfield, pretty straightforward. You know, elite, 1-drop, really good because it discounts the Vanguard Squire, and it's just good because it's buffed by Battlesmith. Pendant Squire, when I'm summoned, if people hold an elite, which like your whole deck, get a Tattered Banner. Tattered Banner, you can activate this card. Next unit you play gets Challenger. It's really good on Garen to make sure he swings. You can choose the blockers, and he gets regen, so get some safe swings just to level him up and stuff like that. To your range resolve, give all allies tough this round. Pretty good when you have the wide board. Helps versus the removal. A lot of removal is, you know, could stop this deck, but if you have the range resolve, you're good to go. Like the Mystic Shot. The Battlesmith, again, one of the best cards, not the best card in the deck. When you summon an elite, grant it +1/+1. The win rate of this deck goes up like 10%, maybe even more, when you draw a Battlesmith and you stick it on turn 2, because the whole rest of the game, all your elites are getting +1/+1. So you really want to mulligan for this card, as well as like Vanguard Squire is really strong, and Silverwing Vanguard. So, next is Might of the Vanguard, brand new card. So it costs 3 minimum, slow spell. To play, spend all your mana, summon a Dauntless Vanguard, and grow its stats to that amount. If 9 mana spent, grant other allies elites +2/+2. So it's a 3 mana 3/3. If you pay 4 for it, it becomes a 4/4. If you pay 5 for it, it becomes a 5/5. If you pay more than 9 for it, then all your other elites get +2/+2. So pretty good at fitting your curve. At first I had Vanguard Defender, but this is really good when you just like miss turn 1 and have bank spell mana. And some decks just can't deal with you something like the 7/7 randomly. So pretty good. 3 Vanguard Sergeant, Elite, 3/3, gives you for Demacia to buff your board, go for game, especially with rallies, it's really good. 3 Vanguard Squires, card used to cost 4, costs 3 now. When you summon an Elite, reduce my cost by 1. Really strong, easy way to swarm, and it becomes a 4/4 for like 0 a lot of time if you buff it with Battlesmith. So we have 3 Golden Aegis, you know, give Swing Barrier, then Rally, swing again. Silverwing Vanguard, one of the stars of the show, I think, in this deck. When I'm summoned, summon an exact copy of me. The reason it's so good is it lets you go wide. It discards Vanguard Squire really well. It's like benefits a lot of going wide with the buffs from Demacia and Garen and Bannerman. So you really want to get this card to make sure you can go wide. You have 2 Silverwing Flight. They can give you a Silverwing Vanguard when summoned, but also other Challenger itself, it's an elite, and other challenging units or allies this round get +1/+1. So your little birds that challenge also get +1/+1. It's really good. We have Bannerman, Allegiance, grant their allies +1/+1. Elite, really strong because you can't miss Allegiance this deck in general. 3 Garen, so newly buffed. When I'm summoned, other allies get +1/+1 this round. Really good with the birds in general. And when he's leveled, each turn the round start, you rally. So you have to keep attacking over and over again. He has regeneration, chance ball's judgment, very strong. 3 Cytheria the Bold, Elite, so he comes out as 7/7, or she comes out as 7/7. Get Battlesmith. Give other allies +1/+1 of Fearsome this round when attacking. Really strong because it gives you a way to win the game and finish them off, especially with Rally. It's very powerful. And last but not least, we have Jarvan. So Jarvan's extremely easy to level in this deck. Originally, I just had more rallies. I was like, I kind of just want to swarm and then rally, but Jarvan was just MVP. I only had 1 in, now I'm just running 3. He's been so good. So when you attack, you pay his cost, you pay 6, and he comes into the attack, like on open attack, he just swings into the board, challenging the enemy, his barrier, so you just kind of get a free kill with him. But he levels when allies have survived 3+ strikes from enemy blockers, which is really easy to do because you have high stats. A lot of times they have to block, like, just chump blocks, they don't die. Or you have challengers that, you know, get favorable blocks and your challenger units live because you're picking who's blocking them. Makes you good combat trades. So you survive 3+ strikes from enemy blockers. It's very easy to do. Then when round starts, every single round, you get a Cataclysm. which starts a free attack with 1 unit. And then when he gets Challenger, he gets Barrier. So basically what you do is you just Cataclysm, make him strike something, he gets Barrier. It's a free kill every round, and it's just you're putting so much swarm pressure on the whole game that by the time Jarvan comes down, they're like, wow, I can't deal with Jarvan just like controlling the whole game while I'm also being attacked by like 5+ units, or 4 or 5+ units. So very good. A lot of other cards in the deck that could be good, like the Harrowing for the Fallen. Those are better against control decks, like at the big board, the board Reborn. So yeah, you can put them whenever you want. Put single combats in, a lot of splashable stuff, but I put the pure beatdown strategy, and I'm excited to show you it today. So Elite meta, let's go. Let's play game 1. And if you guys liked the video, you like Elites, you like Garen, like Jarvan, make sure you like and subscribe. Tons of videos coming out this week, and comment below what you think at the end of the video. Alright, let's get into the game. Alright, playing the Master Ladder, playing as Udyr Galio, 2 buff champs, interesting. This could be a tough matchup, just because they have a lot of combat tricks with like Troll Chance, stuff like that. In this deck, I really want to mulligan for Battlesmith. This card's amazing. Gives you a lot of targets to be buffed by Bannerman, Garen, for Demacia, stuff like that. I think Jarvan's really strong here too, but we're going to mulligan for the Battlesmith. Vanguard Squire is also really good. Gets discounted 2 by this. Okay, so we have Vanguard Squire, we have this. Maybe Rain Resolve can come in handy. For now, for our 1-drop, let's start applying pressure, attacking with the 2/2. One thing I want to mention with this deck is you really don't want to get into many combat trades where units die. You want to leave your board wide to get buffed, or get a lot of value when buffed. Oh wow, what a good draw. So we really want to make sure we don't trade. For example, if he attacked with this one I might block because it has such a good effect, but usually you don't want to block. A card I'm afraid of right now is the Broadwing Protector, I believe it's called. The one that the hooks the Challenger. He easily challenges us off, and that's not a good scenario for us. I guess we'll bank mana this turn. If we pass, we'll also lose the mana if he passes. We don't really have anything we can play. We can place a 3 mana 3/3. We buff to a 4/4, which actually is fine. But obviously, I want to get the full value and play it when it costs 0. Oh my god. So we drew Garen. We're attacking with Garen on curve. Really strong. We'll go ahead, get 2 3/2s. I don't think I'll block that. Again, we want to make sure we get the buffs here, especially because Garen's coming down next turn. Seems really good. Single combat. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to Ranger Resolve that. I really want to keep this alive. As you can see, like, he's desperate to kill it because it's such a big threat. If we can just sit it here the whole game, like, it'll really pop off. I figured he'd have a buff, but it's fine making him use the buff. Like, he had to use 2 cards just to kill that, and it's a damage, so it's really not a big deal. Alright, so next turn, we're going to play Garen down. Let's give him a Tattered Banner, because Challenger Garen's just really strong, right? You can pick safe blocks with him, get rid of this 2/2 so his enemies stop being buffed every round, and we can just start leveling him safely. We now have a 0 mana Vanguard Squire. Imagine if he didn't kill Battlesmith too. This would be a 6/6, this would be a 0 mana 4/4. Really, really strong. And we have Rally next turn. Alright. Play this, discount our next one. This card's also really strong, because it can just give you more Sylvan Vanguards. So you don't really have draw on Demacia, but this makes it so you don't run out of steam. And it's nice because it's like themed with the deck. It's like the elites. It gives you more elite cards. Okay. That's a really good answer to Garen. Kind of want a Garen, but it's fine. Let's get 2 good trades here. And then I'm down to get rid of this. So we're leveling Jarvan pretty well here, right? These both live from their blockers, so that's 2 levels for Jarvan. When Jarvan comes down, he swings with a barrier. So usually he's able to get the 3rd one himself on his first attack. We should have no problems if we draw Jarvan getting a Jarvan level. Ooh. It's pretty good. Okay, we'll just have to accept that's going to kill something. We can pass here. I just don't want him to kill this. But I guess it doesn't really matter that much if he kills this. Let's just let him kill it. Oddly enough, this might be the first time I pick this. Because I want to have something buffed off Bannerman. So we can just play this and then play Bannerman next turn. And then we can rally to try and kill him. It's fine. So we'll play this. We'll play the Squire. Get a huge swarm. And we'll lead with Bannerman. We should have exactly enough mana next turn to Bannerman plus Rally. Which is really good. Alright, more refuel for later. Or refuel in the form of challenges, at least. So we have a huge board. This is what the deck really does, is it has this huge board they can't deal with. You finish them with a Rally, level Garen rallies, you have Return, or you have Jarvan. Sither the Bold's good for Demacia. It's just, you have this board full of stats and they can't deal with it. That's actually really good. Has high stats on that one. I think we're going to attack with this one, just to play around Inner Beast. This one can hook this one, and then we'll swing for Lethal, potentially. Which might actually just walk here. He already used single combat. This probably will go through. Maybe Troll Chant. Troll Chant can keep him alive and be pretty good here. Keep this alive and then also do less damage. Single combat, okay. That's fine, but we just rally for game. And here I was thinking this would be a hard matchup, but our hand was pretty good. Yes, that can really do some crazy stuff. We'll give the barrier to the challenger unit, so when it challenges, it just stays alive. Also, we'll level our Jarvan and GG. Alright, playing Trundle, Trinity, Field of Rush. Actually, the second highest winner deck in the game right now. Pretty interesting. I prefer this matchup from our side. We have a lot of high health units that I feel like they have to work even harder to avalanche them. What I'm going to do in this matchup, keep Vanguard Squire here. It's a regularly a 0 mana 3/3 with the discount. Battlesmith's good to buff our board. It's the only card we really have that dies to the Avalanche and the Blighted Ravine. Ranger Resolve is really good at beating the Avalanche. This is fine to buff our board. Jarvan could be interesting to deal with Trundle if he plays Trundle early. So what are we going to do here? I kind of want to save this for after we have Battlesmith, but we might not draw Battlesmith. So putting the pressure is pretty good here. Just because it's 2 mana 3/3 is good in this matchup, right? And I don't want to like try and hold out for Battlesmith and we don't draw it. This also applies some pressure here. Just, you know, chip in the damage, make it easier to kill him off rallies and stuff like that. So pretty good. I think we'll actually play this as a 2 mana 3/3 for now. Because this also becomes the 1 mana card now. Pretty good. We can draw Might of the Vanguard. Nice. I like this. We can pass here. So if he Catalyst of Aeons, he heals 1 less. If he takes the pass, he's just losing mana. Yeah, I think I like passing here. Force the Catalyst of Aeons, force an Avalanche. We could attack here to play an Avalanche a bit better, but that's negligible, I feel. That does make his Avalanche better. But do I really care that much? I don't think so. We can still pass here again. So he loses 1 mana, we get some tempo going, which is really good with elites. Might of the Vanguard's really strong here as well. I just don't want it to get hit by the Avalanche, but I do want to buff it with the Bannerman. So we're kind of in a conundrum here. I think we'll pass. I think we'll pass. It's a weird spot against this deck. It's why it's so good. It's good at forking you. It's like whatever answer you pick, they have the best. They have an option they can just choose from to like beat it after they see you pick. But we can still put like pressure on his mana, so he has less options to work with. All right, interesting. So I can buff everything here, then place for 0. Yeah, that seems fine. I do want to get a wider buff, but this is still okay. I want to save this to when it's bigger, I think. But at the same time, I might just attack with a bunch and then rally. Ruination's kind of scary. There's a lot of options here, honestly. I think we already have big boss monsters, and if I play another thing, he gets Ruination or Vengeance. So let's just go for a huge open attack here. Maybe even rally to try and go for a game. We'll see. Okay, we drew another rally. So he can't Ruination this turn. He's 1 mana off. Probably just block the most damage. Yep. Goes to 8. That's fine. So this is the only unit on our field that dies to Blighted Ravine or Avalanche. The Blighted Ravines, we might just win here. Alright, pretty good. Yeah, this is probably just lethal. Just like going wide with the elites, we have Jarvan. It should just be game. This is why it's so good in this matchup. You just have such high health units. Alright, GG's. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the deck. Tons more videos come this week. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm having Yasuo Malphite, Udyr Victor, Nocturne Harrowing. We're having Kindred, Nasus Viego. I'm going to talk about everything here. So make sure you guys, again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment below what you think of the video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.